Good evening, everyone. If you're wondering what is going on, we are working out live. I am working out live, and as I work out, I explain what I'm doing, I explain the exercise, and explain why you can do it and how you can benefit from this. Alejandro Cruz, hello back to you. How are you doing today? If anyone has a question about the live, the exercises, or anything, put the questions. Just drop the questions on my most recent live posts, and I will get back to the question right there. So we're going to move on to the next exercise, which is going to target your legs. We're going to do some squats. I'm doing good, Alejandro. Alejandro Cruz. Hopefully I'm saying your name properly. If I'm saying it right, just let me know. We're going to get to the squats, grabbing a dumbbell. We'll get moving to that. This exercise, you'll be able to target your legs, your quads, your hamstrings, and a little bit of quads, of calves. I'm going to take a real quick break, get my breath back, and then we're going to move on to the next exercise, which we're going to do statics lunges. 1 foot at a time, we're going to do the lunges. This is going to help you target mainly your quad and your glutes. Let me get something to drink. Now, if you have any questions, I recommend you drop them on my most recent post, as I can take the time and even get back to those questions, respond to you properly, and take the time. Moving on to the next exercise, which is going to be single leg lunges, static. You grab a weight, get a support, step on it, and then you go all the way down. Switch legs, and you do the same. With that, you're going to be able to target your quads, which is right here, these muscles, mainly these ones. Hello, back to you, Aiden. Al, you were there yesterday. Hello, Al. Nice seeing you again. This one like is hot. It is literally hot. This. So, we're going to move on to the hamstring. For that, we're going to do some Romanian deadlift. Just like that. Come on. Let's get it. With that, we're done with the legs. With that, we've done the calves, the hamstrings, and the quads, which are, pardon, we also did the glutes. So with that, you're pretty much done with your legs. We're going to move on to the next part. We're going to do your abs. Let me get a mat. we're gonna do for the lower part of the arm some leg raises. We're gonna lay down, then do the leg raise. Come on. Then we're gonna take a break. Take some time, breathe. The goal of this is to encourage every single one who joins in to take 5 to 10 minutes, do a little something, because it's gonna help you get in shape. And if you're in shape, it's gonna help you out with your everyday life, everyday stuff like walking, standing up, picking up the groceries. Being in shape is gonna help you out with your daily life. And life gets busy, yes. Try and take a 5 to 10 minutes to take care of yourself, because the best person to take care of future you is current you. So start doing something. We're gonna move on again to the abs. This can hear me breathing a lot harder as we move forward in this. We're gonna move on to the obliques, side part of your arch. We're gonna do some twists for that. And with that, we're done with the obliques. So we're gonna move on to the upper part of your arch. For that, we're gonna do some rows. I'm trying to see a message from Al, squat and chat fun. It is quite a squatting and the fun talk. I wish I could. I don't know how the app lets you do this, but no, it doesn't let me do it. It doesn't let me bring up anyone on the chat. So eventually, when we get enough access on this, I can bring up anyone who wishes to join up so they can partake in the lab. For that, I will need every single one who would like to participate into this to help with this by tapping a like on this. So, moving on to the upper half, we're going to do some rollers. With that, we're done with the abs. We're going to move on to the arms. Starting all the way from the grip, because your grip strength is important. If you want to be able to keep grabbing stuff and holding on to it, you're going to need your grip for that, like this one. So, hold on a moment, we're going to get into that. For the grip, I'm going to be using this. You just got to close it and open it. I'm not affiliated with the brand, I just like it. But if you ever need one, let me know, I can find a link for this. So, we get this going. That we got 12. Now, when you close it, at some point you're not going to be able to close it fully, depending on the resistance. When you get to that point, you want to use your other hand, put it as a support, and assist you to get a little bit more reps. You're going to do extra work with it. So next we're going to move to the forearms. We're going to grab some weight, and then we're going to do some curls, just like this. Just right here, which is going to target this part of your forearms. Let's get it. That one I felt. So with that, you're going to be able to target this part of the forearms right here, right there. So again, remember, if you have any questions, I recommend you drop the question on my most recent post, as I can take the time and respond to that even after that. So we're going to move on to the next part, which is going to target the inner part of the forearm. We're going to do some curls. Then we're going to go up just right here. Just here is going to be enough. And then you hold it there, drop back down. Let's get it. And with that, we are done with the forearms. That's going to be enough to build up your forearms. So we're going to move on to the next one, which is going to be for your biceps. We got two parts on the bicep. So the frontal part that you see right here, this big part of the bicep right here. And then there's the part that is on from the inside here. So if I squeeze like this, you're going to see inside right here. So we're going to do two exercises to target the two different parts. So for the first part, you're going to grab a weight. Ideally, you want to grab wood that you can control properly, and then you're going to go to the grip just like this. And then you go up, squeeze, go down, control. I'm going to get into that up in a minute. Now, as you can see for that weight, I currently do not have a dumbbell small enough for me to control at that point. So I'm going to use the plate of the 45, and I am barely able to get 3 reps as for now. So you want to go and control the weight, yes. I could swing it, get some more reps, yes. But I'm not going to get a proper form. Risk of injury is going to be higher. You don't want to injure yourself. You want to have some proper work, control the weight, form over volume, progressively overload, increase the strength and the muscle mass over time. So we're going to move on to the next one. We're going to use a bigger dumbbell. Now I'm going to do one arm at a time while the other arm is going to assist because the dumbbell is heavier. Let's get this going. So with those two exercises, you're going to be able to build your biceps right there. The frontal and the inner part right here. You're going to be able to build those two. We're going to move on to the next one, which is going to be for the shoulders. We're going to start with the rear dead. For the rear dead, we're going to do some rows, some pulls. Wide grip pulls with the dumbbell. Let's get it. I only have one pair of dumbbell for now, and relatively speaking to my strength level, this is heavy. Now I'm not able to get some really controlled reps for that exercise with this level of weight. So what I'm gonna have to do is give it a little bit of a swing. This camera looks a little bit blurry. Okay, no, it's not. I was checking up on that. We'll take a moment, get a break, drink some water. Remember, the goal of this life is to encourage every single one to take 5-10 minutes, exercise, take care of yourself. You can hop in, do what I'm doing. You can do what you want to do some exercise, just a little bit. Start taking care of yourself. It's going to help you out in the future. And if you have any questions, drop them on my most recent post, and we'll take the time and properly get back to those. We'll move on to the side delts, which is going to be this one that probably gets when you take a pose, these. Side delts, right there. Side part of your shoulders. And then we're going to superset that with some side raises, which is still going to target your side delts a little bit lower. Let's get it. This wood is pretty heavy for this exercise for me. I give it a little bit more of a swing, but you want to take a weight that you can control better than that. However, it's getting better. The control is getting better. Until we get some weight slightly lower than this, for which you can have better control, we're going to be using these ones. So we're going to move on to the next exercise, which is going to target the front part of the shoulders, the front depth, right? If I go to this, it's going to be this part, right here. So we're going to go on and hit those. Gotta tell you, that one, I felt that one. Really felt it. So, with that one, you're gonna be able to build your front delts. We're gonna move on to the next one, which is gonna target your chest. We're gonna do some presses. Sit down, then just press. With me. Whew. Catching my breath, because as you can see, my breath is starting to slip away. I think I just got a message. Kali02 just said, hey. Hello, Kali. How you doing? We are doing a live workout. And while we're doing the workout, I'm explaining what I'm doing, the exercises, and I explain how to do it. And if you have any questions, you can drop them on my most recent posts. And I will take the time and get back to those. And also, if you have a specific request, things that you would prefer to see, because I had a quarter going on, I was asking if you would be more interested every single one, watching the page, following the page and the content. If you want to see more about losing fat or building muscle. So the vote came out about building more muscle. So we started videos for those today, and the first one dropped. And there's a link in my bio on Instagram. There's a highlight in it dedicated now for tips about building muscle. And then we have another one which is going to be built up, which is going to be highlighting only videos and reels for losing fat. So we're going to be doing reels for those, and they're going to be added to the highlight of that part. So I'm going to check the comment of Kali. You look hot. Well, thank you, Kali. I am literally hot, so it's getting quite hot with this workout. So we have something, the verse I say hot and you make me hot. I'm gonna go on. That is quite particular. I do not know how to respond to that. Ideally, if you could take a 5 minute and exercise 5 to 10 minutes, that would be the goal of this. So that is the best I could recommend. So we're gonna get back to working out. Kali, I don't have any more better response that I can bring up to you at this time about that. So going back to the workout, we're gonna be targeting chest. Then we're gonna do some presses. This is gonna help target this part of the chest, the upper part. So this part mainly here. Get this going. With that, we're going to be able to target. What is OF? I do not know what is an OF, but so I cannot respond to that about OF. However, if you're asking questions, please refrain as much as possible from using abbreviation, because I might not be able to get those. I am not quite familiar with abbreviation. I try to understand them, of course, go around, look around to better the communication, as every single person has his way of communicating in preferences. However, I recommend really if you could use full words, because I'm not very popular about the abbreviation. You could say I'm a notebook person, perhaps, yes. So we're gonna move on to the chest. We're doing some push-ups. It's gonna help to target the chest more. So let's get this going. Bring your arms slightly slower, smaller than your chest, shoulders, and then you push. Okay. Now with that, we have done chest. We're going to move on to the next exercise, which is going to target your back. We're going to do some rolls, close hands, roll, and you're going to roll the weight to your chest. Hold on, we got the curtain coming up. I'm just going to bring that down and I'll be right back. Okay. So, we're moving on now to the back. For your back, we're going to start with doing some rolls. The rolls are going to help you target the upper part of your back. If I get a little bit of something going on. So, if you give me a moment. So when you do the rolls and you're putting the weight, you want to put a weight to your chest, right here. When you do it like that, it's going to help you target the upper part of your back, which is right here. If I do this now, you can see it. You're going to target right there. But if you go lower, it's still going to hit it, but less. So really bring it to the upper part of your chest. That's how you're going to hit the upper part of your back with the rolls. That's how you're going to be able to focus on the upper part of your back. So we're going to get this going. We're going to grab some dumbbells. Then we're going to do the rolls. Okay, let's get this going. I gotta say, it's getting more demanding and it's time to fill it up a lot more. So we're gonna move on to the lat, which is this part on your back. So go like this, right here. This one. So for this, we're gonna do some rolls with one arm. So you're gonna get a dumbbell, then you're gonna roll one arm at a time. Let's get it. Hi, I said fitness fun ahead. We're having quite some fun with this. This is quite some demanding fun with health benefits. But yes, it is some fun. It's not a but and yes, it's an and. And yes, it is some fun. Come on, everyone. Let's get this going. Let's get it going on. Let's get the rolls. Switch sides. There you get it. Come on. Yeah, you're going to be able to target the lats, the lower part of the lat. It's getting more and more demanded. So we're going to move on to the next part. We're going to try and target this part of your back. For this, we're going to do some rounded deadlift. Rounded back deadlift. Go like this, and you stand back up. As you can see, it's going to target right there. Boom. Boom. So, let me take a little break, grab some water, and then we're going to get to it. So, remember, if you have any questions, please drop the question on my most recent post. I will be able to take the time, get back to you, respond properly. And the goal of the live is to encourage every single one who comes in to take 5 to 10 minutes exercise, take care of your health. Because life gets in the way, yes. We got family, jobs, school, studies, so much going on. You don't have to forget about yourself in the process. So do a little something, take care of yourself. Because the best way to take care of future you is to start taking care of current you. So, because current you is going to be the best person to be able to prepare to take care of future you. And what you do right now is going to impact future you. So, take care of your health, it's going to help you in the future. So, we're going to get into the deadlifts, round the back deadlift. Come on, let's get this going. And with that, we are done with the deadlift. Now we're going to move on to the lats, which are these muscles right there. These that help you get that V taper look, right here. This right here. They help you get that V taper look. So, to build these muscles, you can do some pull-ups. I'm gonna step outside, then we're gonna hit some pull-ups. Hold on a moment, everyone. We are stepping outside. We are now stepping outside to go and do the pull-ups. So if you look right behind me, you're gonna see the steps. We're gonna be doing the pull-ups using the steps. So we're gonna grab the pull-up, the stairs, and then pull ourselves up. That is how we're gonna be able to do this. Target this far. The goal is gonna be 12 pull-ups in one go if possible. I did it yesterday. I was able to get 12 pull-ups in one go. That was the first time I ever hit it. However, when you hit a certain limit, the muscle needs time to recover from it and grow. So from yesterday to today, depending on my recovery capacity, I might be able to hit some more. We're gonna go and get this going. So we can hit it regardless of how many we can get in one shot. We want to go again and again, if it's one rep at a time, until we hit 12 reps. So let's get this going. With that, we're gonna take a little break and we're gonna get to it again. Whew. I mean, summer is getting close. So summer is getting close. Uh, yes, we are definitely on some fitness fun now. We're definitely getting to it for sure. So we're gonna get into some pull-ups again. Now we're gonna aim for 3 more reps. With this, that would be able to get a total of 12 reps. So let's get it. That's it. And we have 12 pull-ups. We're gonna be stepping back inside because we are done with our goal. Let me sit down. Tell you a little something. Let me get the light back here, standing up. Okay, so now with that, we are done for the workout of today. I just want to come here and tell everybody watching, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. When you tune in, you like, you share this, help us grow the page. Reach out to more people who would be interested in this, who would be able to benefit from this. So the goal of this is to help out, reach out to every single person that joins the live, and for them to be able to get a little moment in your day, 5 to 10 minutes, exercise, do a little something, take care of their health, because health is wealth. What you keep doing right now is going to impact you in the future. The best way to take care of future you is to start doing something with current you. So the current you is going to impact future you, and your health is important. So if you want to be able to do stuff like walking, jogging, standing up on your own, walking on your own, start doing something now. So with that being said, just keep moving forward, keep pushing forward, do what you can, start with where you are, and be consistent. Yesterday we were able to hit 12 pull-ups. Today we were able to hit 9. Over time, the body needs time to adjust and be able to give you that strength regularly and consistently. For that, you need to be training consistently. So tomorrow is another day. Today was another day. We keep moving forward. Have a good day, good rest, good evening, or good morning, depending where you are. Until next time. The life is over right here. Bye bye.